Hey, does this taste funny?
Oh, dude, that shit's laced.
Really? Are you sure?
Dude, where do you find that? My fucking nostrils are on fire.
I don't know. It was just lying around. So, you know,
Did you start drinking that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I there was like no indication that it was like wrong to take it.
Dude, how many of those did you have?
Just this one. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah.
And if they could FaceTime.
If they could FaceTime, like if everything was just easier, if things were better.
Apple has like calling people in.
Don't they have the ability to be able to do that?
That FaceTime?
Like add FaceTime beyond other people.
I'd assume so. It's like crossplay.
But at the same, like that's just how they get their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey everybody,
Hello.
how we doing? We are in October. It's October season, spooky season. And that's exciting. I really do think October is my favorite season, like aesthetically.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're past September, which is supposed to be the start of the fall, but we live
Yeah.
in Texas, so it doesn't feel like that.
Yes, it's so hot.
And October starts to cool down. It never looks like the way I want it to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't start to look like I want it to until fucking late November.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or feel.
or
Really.
what?
Feel?
Oh yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
feel like that either.
Yeah.
Sometimes early December, which sucks. But when I think about October, you think of like like Hocus Pocus, or like Halloween Town, and like things like that, and it just feels so. I don't know. It's really cozy. It's the coziest to me. I love fall.
Yeah.
I love autumn. But anyway, beyond that, anything on your mind right now?
I know you didn't watch like. Did you watch Disney movies as a kid actually? Because I remember like a couple times I'd be like, "Oh, dude, have you seen this Disney movie?" And you'd be like, "No, I've never seen that Disney movie."
I didn't watch a lot of them. I watched a good few.
Did you
I
watch?
watched Minutemen. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I've never seen. I seen the ads.
Okay, well, which one do you have in mind?
I had the Halloween ones in mind.
Okay.
What's it called? Monster Party, Monster Hunter, something like that.
Monster Hunter?
Yeah, she's like a girl. She like sings and she's a
Girl versus Monster?
girl versus monster. That's what the fuck it
Dude!
is.
Dude, when China and McClain invented Halloween by singing Calling All the Monsters.
Yeah.
Dude.
Uh,
Oh my god. Calling all the monsters. Dude, it was so good.
yeah.
But yeah, I remember Olivia Holt is the actress's name,
The main
right?
person, I think.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about that movie was I think she had to fix a poster for a homecoming thing or something, and there was a girl who didn't know how to spell goat, and that was like her biggest fear.
What?
Am I wrong? Am I just spouting bullshit right now?
I don't remember what that is.
I genuinely this isn't like I'm not just joking. Like, isn't one of the girl like the main like triple cast or whatever? Like her, it's like they gotta face their fears, and like that's the theme of the movie.
Oh yeah.
And then one of them, the girl, like she's just afraid of being wrong, and for some reason she doesn't know how to spell goat,
Yeah.
which is
I
like.
haven't seen the movie in forever, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the plots. But yeah,
It's a Disney movie.
that's
you
what
know?
I think of. Like every time, like I'll like let Disney Channel go on its own, just like on downstairs cable, and it'll be like the ads, like the fucking middle, like it'll just be like the
Yeah, in between, because Disney Channel doesn't have actual ads. They have
Yeah.
like more Disney stuff to advertise
yeah
because they can afford that.
yeah literally,
Because of course they can.
and then that's what like would get in my mind. It would play like all the trailers for all the movies, and that's what would get in my mind, and I like watch them sometimes.
I stopped paying attention to Disney movies because I always thought that they were just too. It's how I feel about anime.
Uh-huh.
Whereas the dialogue just feels inorganic.
Yeah.
Everything feels off.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to bag on anyone who likes anime. You can like anime. I like anime sometimes. But there's just something about the dialogue that always puts me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one talks like that.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. But like whenever I hear like an anime character talk, I can't help but think no one's talking like this.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's like a bunch of stuff that I watch where it's like, yeah, no one talks like that. But there's something about it. It just feels inherently, and again, You can watch anime, like more power to you, but it just feels inherently cringy to me,
Yeah.
and like it's just difficult to
Yeah.
to sit through. Um, but then there are some animes, because we were talking about this earlier. There's some animes that just feel they were supposed to be
Yeah.
like obviously like dialogue can't regular dialogue can't work, so this awkward dialogue, or to me awkward dialogue, just feels more organic,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Mob Psycho 100 comes to mind. One Punch Man comes to mind,
Mhm.
which I'm pretty sure were made by like the same studio. I don't know.
Same person.
Excuse me. Ringer Don. Anyway.
I do. I do partake in anime. I do watch anime, but like I don't. Uh, I never listen to the dub because it sounds more like awkward to me.
The like an English dub.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
sounds a bit worse to me.
Okay.
But
And that's a huge debate. And then we mentioned earlier, or we were talking about it earlier, how King of the Hill, there's a big debate going on in Japan about, because apparently King of the Hill is really big in Japan,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me. There was a Japanese episode in King of the Hill, right, where they go to Japan, right?
I don't remember.
I think I remember seeing that. But that's funny, like how, so in King of the Hill, I'm assuming it's just really big because it's very American.
Yeah.
It's very Texan.
Yeah.
Like
That's.
I started rewatching the show recently, and it's very like, oh yeah, I literally know some of these people
Yeah.
like around me. Like I've had neighbors like this.
Yeah.
And I've also just seen this firsthand, so it was just really cool. Also, it's just a really good satire.
Mm.
It's a really good satirization of like the South, like
Yeah.
American South suburbia.
I remember when I was younger and like you know how like they'll do the thing to scare kids away, the black screens with scary noises and shit,
Yeah, for Adult Swim.
and then I'll automatically sing the King of the Hill. Like I
Mhm.
know I'd be good to watch TV for like a couple more.
Cause it's so
Not even bad.
it's so just like cool.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you hear that little
The
dun
jingle.
dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Japan, there's a debate on whether or not the sub or the dub is better.
Yeah.
And I think they replace Hank Hill's iconic fucking whoa like that,
Yeah.
and they replace it with like a Japanese fucking like how they go like
Yeah.
right, which is like come on, that's like taking an angel's wings, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's iconic. You can't just do that. You
Yeah.
can't even try to do it in Japanese. Like that's not possible.
I'm sure they tried.
Did they?
Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can't. But like, I think it's really cool how their argument is the same as ours, basically, or at least
Yeah.
when it comes to King of the Hill. I don't know if it has to do with anything else. You told me that they also don't like the sub or the Japanese dubbed.
Yeah.
Dubbing
In other
of the-
languages, it sounds better for them. But like, because obviously they speak that language, so they know if it sounds bad or not. But we
Right.
don't know if a sub sounds bad or not. You know, because we don't speak that language or we don't know how they talk.
I guess that's true. And I want to say one of the biggest things whenever I'm watching like an English dub of an anime is like it doesn't translate amazingly.
Yeah.
Like Americans don't really talk like that, and I'm also assuming Japanese people don't talk like that either.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's played up.
you know how in the 50s where they all had like a transit, they all talked like this, and
Yeah.
and they had specific ways of going to the or like going to the theater, you know.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be the transatlantic accent was supposed to be for
Like
because it would
announcement
go
voices.
to British audiences and American audiences, so they
Yeah.
needed like a common ground in order for it to be acceptable. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Imagine if a French guy like watched like a. Like okay, I remember like being younger and I was watching like these anime like these are anime dubs in different languages and the French would come out like that sounds stupid as fuck, but it's just like a French guy talking. Like,
it's
it
just a
sounds-
French guy.
Yeah, it's just like it could sound bad to me, but it could be good to them.
Okay.
That could be like our version of like Cowboy Bebop, like having amazing voice actors and then just like shitty like, but it sounds shitty to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I recently watched Howl's Moving Castle, and I grew up watching it with an English dub, and it felt very natural with an English dub. Like I never really thought, or many times I didn't think, like, yeah, that line of dialogue just didn't feel, or it just felt weird.
Yeah.
And I hate that that's like the, I don't want to say the only thing that's keeping me back from anime. There's a lot of tropes that I don't like,
Yeah.
such as the weird There's the anime noises. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, right?
Yeah.
The
Just noises. They don't even know. They're
I'll uh, I'll put it up on the screen, just anything I can find. But
crazy.
like, it's just it's weird.
Yeah,
Why
it
are
is
you
weird.
just making those noises idly?
Yeah, no one makes those
You're
noises
just standing there.
naturally.
So it's just weird. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And it's also in video games, and I don't like that whenever that happens
Yeah.
in video games.
In a video game.
It just feels off. It feels gross. I feel like I shouldn't be watching it. And then same thing for there's a lot of sexualization of any female character
Yeah.
on screen, which feels gross. It's not everywhere, but
There's
it's
been
certainly
so many like shows I had to stop watching with that.
because of that.
Yeah.
It's just so
That's,
makes me uncomfy.
yeah.
And like if you're into that, okay.
Like,
Go for it.
yeah.
I don't think you're hurting anyone, but sometimes I get worried because I hear about bad things
Yeah.
involving it. So I don't know.
They build up a reputation.
Let's get off of this. Hang on. But yeah, there are other things I don't like about anime, like just a lot of tropes. Like
Yeah.
what's the remind me the specific term for an anime that refers to like a fantasy world or something.
I think it's just fantasy anime.
No, but
Like
there's
when they like die and then go somewhere.
maybe
Yeah, isekai.
isekai.
Yeah.
Isekai. That bores me, dude.
That is such a boring trope.
Like why? What like really?
That reminds me of this book I read in like middle school, the Trailland Saga,
Uh-huh.
and that like kind of set a precedence of like what like everyone like going to like a foreign land should be,
Mhm.
or like a foreign fantasy land, and he just fucking dies, and it's like yeah okay that makes sense,
Oh my god.
but
I read a book in middle school for school, like it was assigned to me.
yeah
And it was an isekai.
yeah
What was it called? Heir apparent?
your parent
That's what it was about this girl who like she goes to this arcade and there's like a VR thing and then she gets sucked into the game and then she's a part of it.
uh-huh
Like do you remember that?
no
Fuck.
I had this book similar to that like he was like in the desert and then he just gets transported and then he just like
He was just in the desert.
yeah and he just like he just like forgets about it.
It's so boring to me. But
It is
I know
boring.
the thing is. Or go ahead.
It is boring. It's also been like it's like an oversaturated market.
Right.
Every like month there's a new one. You know.
What sucks to me is that I know that there's probably so much anime out there, like more than I can
Yeah.
imagine, or more than anyone could imagine.
Yeah.
But that means there's so much just shit they have to go through in order to find like a
The good
diamond in the
ones.
rough or just
Yeah.
a good one in general.
Shovelware.
Exactly, dude. That's so exhausting to me.
Yeah.
Like that was already exhausting to me when it came to video games. Like
Mm-hmm.
how like there would be especially now because a lot of AAA games are coming out with just like lukewarm fucking
Yeah,
games.
shit.
And now like the indie games are like starting I feel like a lot of people are starting to recognize how good the indie game like
Yeah.
the sphere is like going right now.
Yeah.
Games like I'm just gonna shout out games right now. Celeste, Hollow Knight,
One of my favorite games is an indie game. Katana Zero.
Town Zero, whatever that is. Others.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are
Super
more.
Mario.
It's not a fucking indie game.
I don't know. The
Um,
first one.
that's not an indie game. It was a big corporate.
I
Nintendo was
know.
huge. Whatever.
This guy is taking it serious.
All right.
This guy is a liberal.
Stop doing that, dude. You've been doing that voice all day.
You've
It's
been doing it
exhausting.
too.
Yeah, but not on the show.
No.
I cleanse myself before the show.
Sure.
I go out, take a shower.
That's not
You
true.
reek. Do I need to do the thing again?
You've been here the whole time.
Whatever. I've not
I've
been here the whole
with
time.
you the whole time.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Like do it. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. What about like it's just like a bunch of shovelware in anime.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't even have a subscription to like the anime things anymore because I'm like I don't want to see like I don't want to look at the shit before like
Dude,
a good
even
season
looking
comes
at
out.
thumbnails, like on Netflix there would be like an anime section,
Mm.
and I'll just pass by, and sometimes they're just egregious.
Yeah.
They're just gross,
Yeah.
and it's weird, and I don't like it.
Uh,
And same thing applies to like some of the games, like anime games or not anime games, but like
just games in general.
I guess so. Where it just feels games that are inspired by anime, I'll say,
Yeah.
like Persona.
Persona.
Yeah.
Is that gross to you?
It's not gross, but like
It is like overly anime. You mean?
I guess so. I just hate that it's keeping me away from experiencing what I know is probably a good thing. Because
Yeah.
I've experienced good animes. Like I said, I
Yeah.
really liked Mob Psycho 100,
Mm-hmm.
which I haven't watched in a while. But I remember liking it. But what's a good anime that you could genuinely recommend to me? Because I've had other people recommend animes to me, and I never get around to it.
Well, I'd recommend something like something different than fucking, you know.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, I would recommend like like Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo. Have you seen those?
I have heard amazing things about Cowboy Bebop,
Yeah.
and it always looks like something that I would like. Especially because there's a specific video essay YouTuber guy that I watch who made an entire video dedicated on it, and I never actually watched it, but he likes a lot of the same stuff that I do,
Yeah.
and so I was like, you know what, I'll give this a chance,
If
and then I
if
never have.
if there was something to read that I would recommend, it would be Real. Because
That's what it's called, Real.
Yeah, Real.
Okay.
It's about like paraplegic basketball. I think we should read that if you ever have the chance.
Oh yeah, the weird amount of basketball, or not weird amount. I'm not gonna say that, but like, there's a good amount of like sports anime and manga, right?
Yeah.
About like basketball.
Yeah, and
You
it all stems
watched
from like one guy.
You watched, what was it called?
Slam Dunk.
Slam Dunk? Or
Yeah.
the first Slam Dunk, what was it called?
Yeah, yeah. I love that book.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
But like, I just kind of hate it whenever I see the same.
It stems from Slam Dunk. It's 1996. Slam Dunk was made, and then everyone's copying it now.
Really?
It's all the same shit. You don't need to see anything else. If you've seen one, you've seen the rest.
So it's kind of just how most tropes and like movies and TV shows and video game like
Yeah.
like it's built on trends, I guess.
It's
Then?
just how it goes.
Like, so as soon as this thing gets popular, a bunch of other studios are gonna.
Yeah, this other people and they put different spins
Essentially
on it.
copy
Different
it.
sports.
It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah, that's why if you watch one, you probably shouldn't bother with the rest.
Okay.
Like I would say don't watch Slam Dunk. It's like it's dated. It's like 20 years old or whatever.
Okay.
I'd say watch the movie.
Okay.
Uh
I don't like that. I've never liked the fact that like tropes and trends always have like dominated things, and so
yeah.
then the original thing sort of like gets cast aside
like Metal
and
Gear.
forgotten. Metal Gear.
It's pachinko now. It's gambling.
Yeah. Ah, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. But like, yeah, it just sucks. I've always hated I don't like TikTok. I've never really owned it. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't doom scroll like everyone else. I have Instagram
Yeah.
Reels. But the thing with TikTok had always been it's built on
But Reels
trends.
exist because of TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's always been built on trends and things like that. And I don't like Instagram Reels for this. I don't like this short form content for this. It being like one person gets really big on doing this, or one song gets popular, and then that little bit of a song or that little bit of a person's creativity gets copied and pasted.
Like 20 seconds of a song.
And like, don't get me wrong, there are some people who get creative with it, and I respect those people.
Yeah.
But they're with every one creative person, there's probably millions of others doing just like the most like attention starved, cash grabby, like boring, mind numbing thing ever.
Yeah, and then there'll be like a 5-second clip that gets popular and they get rich off of that.
Exactly, I
Talk
hate
to
that. And then there, should we talk about that?
I think we did last week.
Did we really?
Yeah, last episode. I think for like 2 seconds.
I don't mind talking about it more because it's kind of crazy how big, like the fact that this girl who didn't anticipate that at all, just suddenly has a lot of following and has talked to a lot of like big like comedians and actors, and like has like an actual like funded podcast.
Yeah.
And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was on the bandwagon of like, oh wow, she's gonna get 15 minutes of fame. I guess we're just giving fame and attention to everybody who just can.
Yeah.
And there's some arguments that are stupid.
Yeah.
I remember at the box office where I was selling tickets, someone told me like, "Oh, Hawk 2, have you seen that? Yeah, I guess we're just getting any slut attention now." And
What
I
the
was just
fuck?
like, "Oh, hey." Like,
the
"Oh,
fuck?
yeah."
Was that
I
an
don't-
employee?
No, that was a guy. That was
What
an
the fuck?
actual, and he had a family. There were little kids with him.
What
And
the
so
fuck?
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I don't believe that. She was just being silly on 6th Street or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, I was on the bandwagon of like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
This is just gonna fade. But then she kept on going, and then she started doing like charitable, like respectable things, like
Yeah.
with the attention that she had.
Like if you can do it, just keep going.
Like she
Yeah.
worked at like a dog shelter or something, and like she got like a lot of supplies for local animal shelters. And I thought that was cool. And at that point, I was like, you know what? You're doing respectable stuff. Keep going.
Mm.
You just keep doing what you're doing. Respect for you. I don't think you're gonna have like a huge audience anymore, but go for it.
Yeah.
But then it kept going.
Yeah.
And then I got tired of how many memes and reels that I get about like, oh, my idiot son after he didn't use his Make-A-Wish on getting me a seat on the Talk to a Podcast.
Do a podcast.
And I just got exhausted.
I do keep my doom scrolling separate. On TikTok, it's just like all like brain rot, and on YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts, it's like fucking it's like Warhammer, and that's it, just Warhammer. But on Instagram Reels, it's all talk to it like, it's me when my fucking me when I don't get my spot on talk to a.
Yeah, and then it's a guy just going ape shit on
dinner with Diddy or Spawn talk to a podcast.
Oh wait, okay. I recently learned, and I feel responsible. Oh, I just dropped that. That's fine. I recently learned about how bad the Diddy parties actually were.
Yeah.
And I don't think we should be joking about that. Cause like, or not laughing at them at least.
Yeah.
Cause like after hearing about it, it's wicked, dude.
It is crazy.
It is insane. Like they had to do like IV drips for people who were like
yeah,
heavily drugged, and like so many people were hospitalized
and dehydrated and shit.
Yeah, it was just really bad.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, sorry for like. I don't think we laughed at like what was happening at the parties. More so, just like the idea of what a freak off was.
Yeah, and 1,000.
1,000 baby. Like my first thought was like, what are they gonna like do like a slip and slide like butt booty naked, like trying to knock over bowling pins or something.
Yeah.
And then like or like slide straight into a hole, you know.
Yeah.
Like dick to hole.
It's crazy. We don't even know who's at the. People are divorcing their husbands and wives because they were at the Diddy party.
Right.
They saw the footage.
There are people that have been confirmed to like be at Diddy parties.
Kevin Hart,
Usher, Justin Bieber. Unfortunately, a lot of people are feeling bad about Justin Bieber.
Yeah, because he was young.
Because definitely he was a victim.
Yeah.
Biggest one that really.
LeBron James.
Oh really? Not the GOAT.
Not the GOAT.
No.
Well, okay. So apparently they were like ushering people out, like telling them to get out because a freak off was about to start.
Ugh.
So
but still,
we don't even know who was at one.
You still
which is,
attended at this person who has how many counts now?
Yeah.
It's above 100, right?
Literally, yeah.
But like
Crazy
my biggest disappointment in a person was John Legend.
Who?
John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. You don't know John Legend?
No.
Play John Legend something in there. I can't do that actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. Play one frame of it.
Of me. Show a picture of him.
Show a picture of him. Show a picture of him completely unedited.
And what he's done.
But yeah, him and his wife Chrissy Teigen were at the parties.
The freak offs.
I don't know if they were there, but yeah, they were there, and it sucks because I recently watched The Wild Robot in theaters, which was fantastic. I watched The Wild Robot. It was so good. It's so sad. Have you?
How does this link to a Diddy party?
No, wait. It's because you were really squinting at me, and I thought you were just like clearing your eyes. No, it's because there was a preview with John Legend before it.
Oh, okay.
And so I had to just stare at him.
Yeah.
Knowing what he had done.
Yeah.
Knowing what he potentially could have done, rather. You had every right to squint at me, yeah. Sorry about that. Ugh, I should really clarify.
Because that's a kid's movie.
It is a kid's movie, yeah.
If he is a Diddy partier.
Yeah, but like so many fucking celebrities from like late 2000s, early 2010s were there.
Yeah.
Like, who wasn't, basically, is the question.
And these crazy theories that these things were like some crazy events in Hollywood, I guess, were orchestrated by Diddy.
Yeah. You told me that the Chris Rock Will Smith slap
was
Diddy? Orchestrated by him?
Yeah.
How does one do that?
Google that right now.
How does one do that?
He whispers in Will Smith's ear, "If you don't slap that motherfucker right now, you're not getting this role in the movie." Google it right now.
Are you serious?
I'm being serious.
We're gonna do a quick cut just so I can Google this real quick. P. Diddy, Chris Rock. Oh, Chris Brown probably too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith, Chris Rock. Uh,
This guy actually believed it.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. I was actually looking for it. God damn it. That was good. Wait, but this said during the Oscars, Will Smith, blah blah blah. After the incident, Peter, whatever, dude. Fuck off. That sound. No, it doesn't sound real. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Dude, it's because you always do that.
Yeah, I do. But like, that sounds crazy enough where it could be.
It could be.
Where like,
I saw someone baiting.
Big Diddy was Big Diddy even there? God damn it. Fuck. Alright, taste my own medicine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, it's like crazy how he orchestrates shit. Like he has pool in Hollywood, which makes sense, I guess.
I bet.
Yeah.
If you have enough money.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that interview where it's like, oh, ask a celebrity 75 questions, and it's like them following them around their house while they're asking the celebrity questions.
Uh-huh.
And one of them was P. Diddy, and P. Diddy was talking about also. Well, I'll get to that in a second. One of the questions was, "Are there any misconceptions about you?" And then Diddy goes, "There are no misconceptions about me." Oh,
That's kind of crazy.
that's insane.
Yeah.
So, what? First of all, what the fuck does that mean? Sit down.
Yeah.
Calm down. And like, second of all, that's so slimy.
Yeah.
That's so weird to say.
There's nothing wrong about you on the internet.
What
It's
a
kinda
fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. What does he do?
What do you mean? What does he do?
What does he do? What is he a producer? Is he a record label guy?
I thought he was a
is he an
producer.
agent? What does he do?
I don't know.
All I know about him is that apparently I'm waking up feeling like him. Oh, come on.
Don't know what that is.
I'm gonna play the clip. Roll the clip.
Are you alright?
Get the dog, hurry up, get the dog.
Thank you.
Okay.
You don't
No, I don't know what that is.
Kesha or K $ Ha
No.
TikTok. Wake up in the morning feeling like
Oh.
dude.
That song for love.
Sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't have done that. But like, I really could have just explained it to you. Sorry.
The only thing I know about the P Diddy. There's so many P Diddy things in media, which is crazy. But I don't even know who the fuck what he does.
I never
Alvin
knew
the
about
Chipmunks.
him. Alvin and yeah, like I said.
Yeah.
I feel like P Diddy with fur.
Yeah.
It's just so like he's been mentioned everywhere. He was on Nickelodeon at one point. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Which is unfortunate.
Dude, the fucking picture where they're slamming the ball over him, the slam dunk contest. He goes.
I know what you're talking about. Oh my god, we gotta find that so I can put it in. Cause like holy shit, yeah, a guy slam dunks over him and he like leans in as his junk is right over him.
Bro is
What
leaning
the
in for a
fuck?
whiff.
What the fuck? He was going for a whiff, yeah. How the hell? How? Oh my god! And it's just cause like no one wanted to be, like, cause he was just too big, you know?
Yeah.
No one could go after him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would get like blacklisted or hurt. God forbid.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, and I hate that. That's probably somewhere else, right?
Probably yeah. A million %. That's probably like Bollywood.
It's probably in Bollywood. It's probably everywhere.
Yeah. Dude, my girlfriend figured out. She didn't even know who P Diddy was till like 3 days ago.
I feel again like everyone knows the name.
Yeah. And
I feel like not a lot of people will just like know like if you asked me or honestly anyone like who is P Diddy, what does he do? I don't fucking know. He's just a name.
It's a guy.
But apparently
who can put people on like that.
yeah. So Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I didn't want to end up talking about P Diddy this much, but I guess we did. Jeepers creepers.
Yeah.
He fucking made me look up. God damn it. For what, Will Smith? For what?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? Asshole.
That's not. Yeah. Why did he do that? And his wife doesn't even love him.
She
not gonna
doesn't.
lie.
It's not real.
Yeah,
It never has felt real.
it's so sad.
It's never looked real. It's only the only time it's ever felt real was in that J. Cole song.
Yeah, true.
The Jada and Will Love.
Yeah,
That's the only time it's felt real. Now I have to mute that part of the song.
yeah.
I do that now.
Skip it over.
I either skip over it or I'll turn down my volume all the way and turn it back up. That's what I have to do now.
Have you seen that clip of that one song where it's like, "Don't skip this part," and he plays a skip and he's a white guy?
What?
Yeah,
Wait, no, explain what you said again?
it's a song, and then at the end of the song it goes, "The dog skip this part," and then this white guy goes, "Skip this part." I forgot what the fuck that's from.
Me and Anthony have been obsessed with this one little audio of a... It's just...
Feels good to be a gangster.
It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway. I wish I could give my attention to more serious stuff, but I just don't know. Or like nothing has ever like come across my radar that intensely as much as what's going on now.
Yeah.
We're back. So I started waffling way too hard. I was just saying shit. I don't know what I was saying. Nothing was bad, and
It just wasn't funny.
it's just thank
So,
you.
That's why.
Thank you.
No, I said some unfunny stuff too.
Yeah, we both did. We were just waffling. That can't happen again. Anyway, yeah, I want to talk about real quick. I was playing and finished the campaign for Red Dead 2, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so cool.
Yeah.
First, I want to talk about one of my favorite aspects of it, which is the ending of Arthur's story, which is... Oh, spoilers for the game, although it's been out for a while, so...
8 years.
Grow up. What?
Yeah.
When did it come out?
2016.
No, it didn't. It was
Oh,
2017.
wait, no, yeah. Fucking 6 years.
Whoa. Wow. It still looks amazing.
It does,
Damn.
yeah.
But yeah, the ending has to do with Arthur getting tuberculosis and just slowly dying, and he's trying to just like right his wrongs, do better for both the gang and for just the people around him.
Yeah.
And it's just so good. Like that writing is amazing. The way like how nuanced it all is. It's unlike any other Rockstar game I've ever played. This is like the one with the most. Well, I want to say next to the first Red Dead as well, but like
Unfortunately, it reminds me of Bully.
I get that.
The epic, like the Bully ending was so dramatic for no reason.
It was.
Yeah.
You fight on rooftops that slowly start breaking and breaking.
Yeah, and it's rained super hard.
Oh my god, it
Yeah.
was so overdramatic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the in Red Dead 2, it's so unlike Rockstar to just kill off a character in that way. You know, usually it would be like a blaze of glory or like an actual betrayal, and that does happen in the game, but like Arthur dying basically from tuberculosis and a sickness is just so... It's so real.
Yeah.
And it's especially a hard hitter because, you know, the game takes place in 1899?
93.
93?
Or
Excuse me?
99, never mind.
I think it's 99.
But yeah, it's like a huge contrast from like John's death in the first game.
Exactly, because he goes out with you using your Deadeye one last time, and you kill as many people as you can, but you're still gonna get shot down.
Yeah.
And like that's such a like Western way to die. But in this one, it was so
slow.
It was so slow.
Yeah.
And so it just felt way more like hard hitting. And of course I cried.
Yeah, everyone did. I think
Like
everyone I know.
like you play with Arthur the entire time, and he's so cool.
Yeah.
And like the slow like derealization of like the gang and how like different it's got to be.
Yeah. You start crying when your horse dies. That's what happened.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my god. Buell!
Yeah.
I played it with Buell. I didn't know it was going to be the last mission.
I told you this.
Damn it. I didn't know it was going to be the last mission.
Yeah.
I thought all right, I think I'm getting close.
Yeah.
And so I knew I was going to switch out my horse eventually, but then I got deeper into it and I was like, oh fuck. And then Buell fucking died.
Yeah.
Buell is a horse that you get from a side mission where this veteran, you just go out and like hunt and fish with him.
Yeah.
And like it's so good. And then unfortunately he succumbs to wounds from a wild boar. And so he dies and he gives you his horse.
Yeah.
And like tells you to take care of him, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Fucking my bad. I didn't realize it was the last mission.
I think that's how she should die, to be honest. I think that's how Buell should die.
I guess so. But Damn.
And he is the best horse you can get with Arthur.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
So I think it'd be a waste to use him as John.
I guess so. I still have just like the main horse that you get with John.
Mm.
Uh,
Did you beat his epilogue stories?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
His epilogue was fucking damn. That last like confrontation with Dutch.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
I learned recently. I don't know if it was bullshit. It was just from a YouTube short, so it absolutely could have. But apparently, it was cut content that if you got the bad or low honor ending, you would play as Dutch,
Oh, what the hell?
and you would like go because it would make more sense for you to like go around killing and like do
Yeah.
low honor shit, and then and if you had a high honor ending, you would play as John. I don't know.
How real that is?
I don't know how real it is, what the actual idea was, because like how would you get the epilogue where Micah gets killed in the end? That would be very ambitious.
Yeah.
Also, a little unfair for anyone who played, who wants to get another epilogue. You'd have to play the entire game again,
Yeah.
unless they would add an option like, oh, do you want the bad epilogue or whatever?
Yeah.
But I think playing as Dutch would have been pretty cool, but it just wouldn't have fit.
Yeah.
So I get why they cut it. Apparently, there's a lot of cut stuff. I was talking to you about this earlier. Sorry, I'm talking a lot about this game, but I love it.
Yeah.
There's a giant, big ass fucking orange snake in like the swamps.
Yeah.
That's just there.
Yeah. There's just so much that's just there.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's like a meteorite place.
And there's the guy who goes back in time. Did that side quest? What?
Maybe.
Birthmark Man.
Birthmark.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he talks
Maybe
like
not.
he talks like the analog or like the telecom guys you were talking about earlier.
Oh, like a transatlantic guy.
Yeah, transatlantic. Yeah.
Maybe I have. I don't know. There's just so much to that game that's really good.
And the lonely robot. It's crazy.
Wait, what? Lonely Robot?
Yeah, he's on the mountain. And he's lonely. He's a robot.
He comes back?
No, he just dies.
Wait, what do you mean?
There's a lonely robot on a mountain.
Is it not the robot that you do in that side quest?
And no, he's just gone forever.
So
I'm just asking if you've done this stuff.
there's so much fucking shit in that game, dude. It's chock full of stuff.
I know people who are still trying to 100% it.
How? Oh my god, dude, that must take ages.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like 108 hours.
Not platinum it, but like 100%. Like do everything that the game has to offer, basically.
Platinum. Yeah.
Oh, it is platinum. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
But
Does the platinum have to do with like doing every single like random encounter?
No, there's still more stuff even after you have the platinum.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I played the whole game not knowing there's trinkets where you could like buff up Arthur with stuff.
I've only ever gotten like the amount of crafting that I didn't do.
Yeah.
In my main playthrough.
Yeah.
Because like I already picked up a lot of stuff off of dead people anyway.
Yeah.
So like I didn't think to. And so a lot of the crafting stuff are like cooking fish and like at your campfire.
And, like all like the special places you can go, like the special dead bodies with like brooches and shit. I don't know.
It's so cool.
Yeah, there's crazy amount of shit.
Also things that you kind of just have to find for gang for the gang members.
Yeah.
Like you have to get a harmonica for Sadie, hair pomade for Bill.
Yeah.
I never got around to getting Jack the book.
Jack's book is annoying because you have to go to like a specific place.
Oh, fuck off. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Also, the amount of... my God, I could talk about this for a long time, but I'll talk about this last thing real quick. The amount of... First of all, I just love this in general. Environmental storytelling.
Mm.
It's everywhere in this game.
Yeah.
So much shit in this game. Like, whoever designed, like, all of... It's like 3 states, right? That you...
Yeah, you go through.
Yeah. It's a big ass map. It's technically 3 of this like fictional American states, and it's so rich with detail.
Yeah,
you can just tell like why a person did this, why a structure is like that. If it is out of place, there's like a story behind it. It makes you think.
Do you donate the $20?
The what do you mean?
$20 to the foundation, and you can see like Arthur's name when you die as John in Saint Denis.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did donate $20, which would have been the economy's fucked up in that game.
Yeah.
$20 is
I could
like,
give
what?
8,000 to Dutch and we still won't leave.
Dude, $20 to fucking.
So every time your name.
Yeah, to have your name engraved for like a city hall.
Yeah.
That's like what? Like 1,000.
That's so much money.
That's way more in 1899.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Oh my god.
Crazy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I like the storytelling in the camps. Like your first camp, it's just so pristine and nice, and then like as you go, it
It
gets
just
shittier
gets
and shittier.
worse and
Yeah.
worse and worse.
Yeah.
And then the last camp doesn't even let you upgrade it anymore,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
And like and Dutch is just hoarding all the money in the back. That's like the most secure place in the whole.
And he's in the cave. He's the one guy near the cave.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Miss Grimshaw? Sorry, we're talking about a lot about this game, like, and only the game. So if you played the game, then maybe you don't know about this. But like,
I think
how
Miss
did you feel about
Grimshaw
Miss Grimshaw?
is a necessary character.
Is a necessary or unnecessary?
Necessary.
Okay.
Just for like I don't know, just like I don't think she's a good character, but I think she cares about the people in the camp.
Not a good character, as in morally, or
More like
written?
she's like
Okay.
overworks.
Yeah, I wish I kind of saw more of her
Yeah.
because it didn't feel super natural for her to just like, yeah, there was that mission with Tilly, but I feel like there wasn't enough. Also, there
Yeah.
wasn't enough Reverend.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I wanted to see way more of him because he
Just
kind of just miraculously becomes better.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's because the gang is like falling down. Like, it's not without reason.
Yeah, it's fine.
But,
That's when it
like,
gets better.
It just suddenly happened, and I don't know if it's just because I didn't spend enough time in the camp.
I do like doing the nun side quest though, and getting her cutscene instead of Reverend's.
Hers was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it makes more sense.
It does make more sense.
Yeah. Because Reverend is just like feels like a shoo-in if you don't do any of the side quests.
He just felt a little shoehorned in. I feel like
Yeah.
he could have been removed from the game, and like any of his missions where you have to save him could have been replaced with someone else.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do like Trelawney, even though also we don't get enough of him.
Trelawney is he's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite ever. I love him.
I do.
He's sharp dressed. He organizes that ferry heist.
Yeah.
That ferry heist was probably my favorite one. Ferry as in like a boat, not the mythical creature or the slang term for a homosexual.
Mm-hmm. I do think it'd be a good a third prequel, but
I just don't know where.
yeah,
I'd love to see
more up west.
Charles.
A
Charles' a story in Canada, maybe.
Oh, DLC.
DLC.
That'll
I don't
never
know.
happen.
No, it's an old ass game.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
I would I would love to see more of Charles because I loved Charles. He's probably my favorite. I just said Trelawney was my favorite character. It was Charles.
Yeah.
Charles was my favorite.
Charles. Dude, I recognize his voice everywhere.
The voice actor for Charles?
Yeah.
Where else is he?
Fucking Cyberpunk, Metal Gear.
I don't play enough games, clearly.
I think Space Marine too.
I don't know.
But I just recognize him all the time, even in
Yeah.
like cartoons and stuff. I like.
I mean, it sounded vaguely familiar, but I feel like the voice actor did a really good job at just like making this character.
Yeah.
He was so cool. Love his side quests. Anything that had to do with him was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game was fantastic.
And I would like to hear this end of Sadie's story.
The what?
The end of Sadie's story.
End of City?
Sadie.
Yeah, because she
just kind of becomes a bounty hunter, and then
she becomes a bounty hunter, and then she moves away, and then we never see her again. Not even in the first game.
Yeah.
Which is like, damn.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen Charles and Sadie in the first game.
Which I guess makes sense. Like fucking decades ago, they probably wouldn't even had the.
They hadn't have thought about it.
Yeah.
Arthur didn't exist.
Yeah.
There was no mention of Arthur, despite him being such a big.
Characters.
Like, if they remade it somehow, or if they like added, I think they did do a port for the PS5. But
yeah,
like,
and everyone thought it was gonna be a remake.
if they remade it or something, they absolutely could have. I'm not sure if they would have.
Yeah.
But they could have added more dialogue involving Arthur.
Yeah.
Because Arthur was so integral about like, because he was one of the biggest people to see past through the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, in
That's just
Red Dead
shit.
2.
Yeah.
But yeah, one sec. And we're back. What was I just saying? Oh, if they could remake it, like, as they probably won't, it would be so cool to hear more about Arthur.
Yeah, it would
in
be
the game.
I think it should get added to a long list of games that are gonna of Rockstar games that should be remade but never will be.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
They work too hard on just
On
like making an
general
actual
shit,
game
yeah.
because of how big they fucking are.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then when they do try to outsource, it's always ass.
It always is. The fucking, oh my god.
The trilogy.
The GTA definitive edition of What was it? It was Vice City, San Andreas, and 3, right?
Yeah.
Dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Woof.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I feel like we've been yapping for a while, especially on Red Dead 2, but it's because it's really good.
Mhm.
Like, even for, I want to recommend it to anyone who doesn't even play games, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's such a strong story. Rockstar is known to be pretty accessible to anyone, I feel like.
Yeah.
It aims for you, honestly.
Literally.
You just get to be a fucking cowboy, dude. You
Yeah, you
know,
can
an
do
outlaw. And there's so much to do. And if it's because like, oh, I don't have like enough time to play video games or whatever, like
That's literally you.
yeah, it was for a little bit. But
Yeah, it is like the definition of a story game, not a game that like has crazy mechanics or whatever. It's just a story game.
it's a very story driven game, and my one of my favorite parts about it is that you can just hop in for like 15, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you
Like just run around, do shit, whatever you want. You can hunt, you can fish, you can rob, shoot, whatever you want, and then you can just hop back out and hop back in whenever you want.
Yeah.
And that's so cool.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that game. So yeah. Didn't expect to be glazing the game this much.
Like a more realistic Stardew Valley. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have not played Stardew Valley. I've
Oh.
been recommended it to me though. I've had it recommended rather.
I would play it with people.
You would play it with people?
Yeah.
Is it like a multiplayer thing?
I played with my girlfriend.
Shit, I might get
a
it.
couple times.
I might get it. Anyway.
Not too much.
Any last words before we sign off?
Be active.
Be active. Damn. That's real. Retweet that. Yeah, just go out there, do stuff. Seasonal depression is coming up. I get it. But just try, you know? Just do things.
Just go outside and steal some candy from the kids.
Steal candy from kids, yeah. Go drop kick a little kid.
They'll literally be outside your house.
They're gonna be outside your house, drop kick a fucking kid, steal their candy.
If they're on your grass, then it's technically yours.
What are they gonna do? They can't even reach your face, dude. What are they gonna fucking do?
Yeah.
They don't have guns.
Also, they're like those 15-year-olds that go trick-or-treating.
Dude, beat them up. Dude, kill them. I can't say that.
Buy a taser.
Can I?
No.
Kill them. No, I am gonna say it. I'm gonna fully condone this. Go out there, kill as many kids as you want.
I don't condone that.
Just do it. It feels like a good place to sign off.
Yeah.
All right. You go ahead. I always do it.
See ya. Bye-bye.